Welcome to this audiobook summary of The Secrets of the Millionaire Mind by Harv Eker. In this journey, we will dive into the transformative principles that can change your financial destiny. Whether you're an aspiring millionaire or simply seeking greater financial freedom, this book offers powerful insights on how to rewire your mind for wealth. Join me as we explore how to think, act, and adopt the habits of millionaires. This is just the beginning, a small segment of a much larger body of knowledge. I'll be releasing it in parts to help you absorb it effectively, so stay tuned for more. Today, we're diving into the powerful teachings from the book The Secrets of the Millionaire Mind, written by Harv Eker. This book is a guide on how to reshape your mindset in order to become a millionaire. Eker shares unique techniques that are simple yet incredibly effective, and they can be applied by anyone looking to improve their financial life. Let's begin with a thought-provoking phrase from the author. Eker talks about our financial blueprint, stating, "If your financial blueprint is not set for success, no amount of learning, effort, or skill will make a difference." This statement sets the tone for the entire book, highlighting the importance of aligning our mindset with our financial goals. Eker himself went through a period of financial disaster. He faced many ups and downs, even going broke multiple times. However, a pivotal moment occurred when his father's wealthy friend shared a profound insight. Rich people think differently from poor people, and this difference in thinking directly influences their actions and results. Now, you might be wondering, what should you do? The answer is simple. Learn how wealthy individuals think and model their behaviors. This revelation transformed Eker's life, leading him to become a successful author, businessman, and one of the best wealth coaches out there. Through years of research, Eker discovered that wealthy people indeed have a different mindset. He realized that success doesn't come from random small efforts, but rather from a comprehensive package of thoughts, habits, and actions. Here, Eker draws an interesting analogy. The tools we use represent our knowledge, and our mindset is the toolbox. The key is to connect our inner struggles, our mindset, with the external battles, our financial strategies. If we align these two, we can win the financial game of life. The essence of this book is to teach you how to overcome the internal battles regarding money and win the external ones. The lesson is clear. To elevate your life to its highest level, you must be willing to let go of old ways of thinking and embrace new, more empowering beliefs. The book is divided into two parts. The first part discusses your financial blueprint, which refers to your deep-seated beliefs about money. These beliefs are responsible for your current financial situation. The second part introduces the concept of wealth files, which are 17 key principles designed to reshape your thinking and bring you closer to wealth. Understanding your financial blueprint. Eker emphasizes that no matter how much knowledge and skill you acquire, if your internal blueprint for success is flawed, you will never achieve true financial success. It's not just about what you know, but who you are, how you think, and the habits you've developed over time. Your financial results, whether positive or negative, are a reflection of your inner world. This is a critical point. Your outer world, financial success or failure, is a result of your inner world, thoughts, beliefs, and habits. Eker clarifies that we live in a world of cause and effect. Essentially, what we are and what we have is the result of our character, thinking, and habits. If you want to change your financial reality, the solution doesn't lie in chasing money. It lies in changing your mindset. Let's take a personal example from Eker's life. He once suffered from chronic neck and back pain. He would visit a physiotherapist twice a week, and while the treatment provided temporary relief, the pain would always return. The issue wasn't solved until he adjusted his posture, took supplements, got more rest, and managed his stress levels. Similarly, addressing financial problems requires fixing the root cause, your mindset and behavior. Manifestation Process, TF. Harv Eker introduces a process he calls the manifestation process, which stands for thoughts lead to feelings, feelings lead to actions, and actions lead to results. This means that our thoughts are the root cause of our outcomes. If you're not achieving the results you desire, it's time to examine the way you think. He further explains that our thoughts are often programmed from a young age, which means we're not even aware of why we think the way we do. Our thinking, especially regarding money, is shaped by three key factors. 1. Verbal programming. What did you hear about money growing up? Phrases like, money doesn't grow on trees, or rich people are greedy, leave lasting impressions on our subconscious and shape our financial beliefs. 2. Modeling. How did your parents or caregivers manage money? Did you see wealth as something easily attainable or something that led to stress and conflict? 3. Specific incidents. Sometimes a single traumatic financial event can shape our views for a lifetime. For example, witnessing your parents argue over money could instill a belief that wealth causes problems. These three types of conditioning influence your financial blueprint. If your blueprint is set for scarcity, you will continue to struggle financially, regardless of how hard you work. Awareness and reprogramming. Eker states that awareness is the first step toward change. To alter your financial blueprint, you must first become aware of your current beliefs about money. Once you understand how your mind has been programmed, you can take steps to rewrite that programming. The third and final step is detachment. Eker teaches that just because you were conditioned to think a certain way doesn't mean you have to stay that way. Now that you're aware of your programming, you can make conscious choices to think differently. Wealth file number 1. Rich people think, I create my life, while poor people think, life happens to me. To become successful, it is essential to adopt the mindset that you are the creator of your life, especially when it comes to your financial destiny. You must believe that you have the power to shape your success. This belief also implies that you can, either consciously or unconsciously, weaken yourself, create financial problems, or manifest financial success. From the author's perspective, this belief is critical. If you think that life simply happens to you and there's nothing you can do to change it, ask yourself, how will you ever take control? How will you live a life of purpose? Without a sense of personal responsibility, life may seem meaningless. According to Eker, until you believe that you are in control of your life, you will never be able to change it. You must become the boss of your life, making conscious decisions and taking full responsibility for your actions and outcomes. In essence, you are the master of your own destiny. Eker further explains that poor people often see themselves as victims, always playing the role of someone who's been wronged. They blame others for their misfortunes and never take accountability for their circumstances. They tend to justify their financial situation and complain constantly, thinking it's never their fault. He stresses that this victim mentality is the biggest obstacle to success. Constantly complaining makes you appear foolish, and the worst thing you can do is to remain in that cycle of negativity. One significant characteristic of people with a poor mindset is that they try to justify their financial situation. They often say, money isn't that important to me. But Eker points out a simple truth. If you believe that money is not important, it will never come to you. Here he humorously shares a quote, "Money isn't everything, but neither is love." Now, let's draw a comparison. Which is more important, your hand or your foot? Most likely you would say both are equally important. This funny yet thought-provoking analogy highlights how crucial it is to value money without diminishing its importance in your life. Wealth file number 2. Rich people play the money game to win. Poor people play the money game not to lose. Rich people focus on earning more and living an abundant life, while poor people are primarily concerned with survival and safety. The mindset of the poor is about making just enough to get by and staying safe, rather than striving for wealth and a fulfilling life. On the other hand, the goal of rich people is not to have just a little, but to create immense wealth and live a prosperous life. Eker emphasizes the power of having a purpose. If your goal is simply to pay bills on time, you will only have enough to do just that. He advises that your target should be to become a millionaire. If you truly want to be wealthy, your purpose should be clear: to become rich, not just to scrape by and make ends meet. Remember, being rich means having more than enough, not just a little extra. Wealth file number 3. Rich people are committed to becoming rich. Poor people want to be rich. Many people don't know what they want, which is why they don't achieve it. Eker encourages you to ask yourself, do you know what you want? What do you aspire to become? How do you want your life to look? Why are you reading this summary? Knowing the answer to these questions is crucial, because if you don't know what you want, how can you ever achieve it? You can't. The truth is, many people don't genuinely want to be rich because they hold deep-seated negative beliefs about money, often ingrained from childhood. These mixed messages about money may seem harmless, but are, in fact, the biggest barriers to becoming wealthy. Eker explains that rich people are willing to do whatever it takes to achieve their financial goals. Are you ready to work 16 hours a day? Are you willing to sacrifice time with family, friends, and personal comfort? Rich people make these sacrifices. They prioritize success over immediate pleasures, like drinking beer with friends or watching movies. If you want to be wealthy, you must be fully committed, choosing success over temporary distractions. Balance is key, but you must promise yourself that you will become rich. Without that commitment, it won't happen. It's that simple. Wealth file number 4. Rich people think big. Poor people think small. Eker provides 4 factors that determine your value in the marketplace: supply, demand, quality, and quantity. The more you give, the more you receive. This is a fair rule of life. Who earns more, a good lawyer or a bad one? A skilled soccer player or a mediocre one? A talented actress or a poor one? The answer is clear. Many people play small because they fear failure or believe they are insignificant. This is the critical mistake people make. Life is not just about personal gain, it's about contributing value to others. The lesson here is simple. The more people you help, the wealthier you will become, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and financially. Wealth file number 5. Rich people focus on opportunities. Poor people focus on obstacles. Poor people have a mindset that constantly asks, what if it doesn't work, or believes that something will go wrong. In contrast, rich people take responsibility for their outcomes and think about how they will make things work. They expect success. This is a complete shift in mindset. While poor people focus on the risks, rich people focus on the rewards. Eker suggests that wealthy individuals gather the necessary knowledge and take immediate action when they see an opportunity, while poor people hesitate, get stuck in fear, and miss the opportunity altogether. It's crucial to participate in the game, not sit on the sidelines waiting for everything to be perfect. Eker calls this entering the corridor. The belief that luck doesn't just happen, you create it by taking action. You can never be fully prepared, and you will learn far more by engaging in the process than by observing from the outside. If you want to be a hotelier, for example, you need to work inside the hotel to understand how it operates. You can't learn everything from the outside. Similarly, if you want to become rich, remember Eker's motto: action beats inaction every time. Don't fall into the trap of endless preparation, planning, and analyzing like poor people do. Start acting. Take every opportunity and dive in when it presents itself, because action will always triumph over inaction. Wealth. File number 6. Rich people admire other rich and successful people. Poor people resent rich and successful people. Rich people admire and learn from others who are successful, while poor people tend to harbor resentment or jealousy towards those who have achieved wealth. This mindset difference is a key factor that determines financial success. Eker explains that when you resent rich people, you are pushing away the very thing you desire, money and success. Instead of feeling envious or resentful, look up to those who have achieved wealth and success. Learn from them, get inspired and strive to reach their level. Rich people see other successful individuals as role models to follow, while poor people feel threatened and diminish their own chances of becoming wealthy by harboring negative feelings. According to Eker, admiration breeds success. By acknowledging and respecting the achievements of others, you allow the same success to flow into your own life. When you celebrate someone else's success, you are, in essence, welcoming that same energy into your own world. On the contrary, jealousy or bitterness keeps you in a cycle of scarcity and lack. Wealth file number 7. Rich people associate with positive, successful people. Poor people associate with negative or unsuccessful people. Who you surround yourself with has a significant impact on your mindset and financial success. Rich people make it a point to associate with positive, motivated and successful individuals, while poor people often surround themselves with people who have a negative mindset or are struggling financially. The energy and thoughts of the people you are around influence your own thinking. Eker emphasizes that you must be mindful of your environment. If you are surrounded by people who are constantly complaining, making excuses, or talking about their lack of success, it will drag you down as well. Successful people, on the other hand, lift you up, challenge you, and push you to achieve more. The lesson here is to spend time with those who inspire you, who push you to grow, and who have already achieved the success you aspire to have. You become like the people you surround yourself with, so make sure you're in the company of winners. Wealth file number 8. Rich people are willing to promote themselves and their value. Poor people think negatively about selling and promotion. Rich people are confident in promoting themselves and their value. They understand that if they don't advocate for themselves and their skills, no one else will. Poor people, on the other hand, often have negative associations with self-promotion, viewing it as bragging or being pushy. Eker explains that one of the biggest reasons poor people struggle with money is because they are uncomfortable with selling, promoting, or marketing themselves. They fear rejection or judgment from others. Rich people don't let these fears hold them back. They understand that in order to succeed, you need to get yourself and your products or services out into the world. If you have something valuable to offer, don't hesitate to share it with as many people as possible. Selling and promoting are essential parts of building wealth, whether it's promoting your business, your products, or your personal skills and abilities. The key takeaway is that self-promotion is not about being boastful. It's about showcasing the value you can bring to others and believing in what you offer. Wealth file number 9. Rich people are bigger than their problems. Poor people are smaller than their problems. Problems are a natural part of life, and how you deal with them determines your success. Rich people understand that they are capable of overcoming challenges, no matter how big. Poor people, however, often feel overwhelmed by their problems and allow them to become excuses for failure. Eker explains that the size of your wealth depends on the size of the challenges you're willing to tackle. Rich people embrace problems as opportunities for growth and learning. They see obstacles as a natural part of the journey towards success. Poor people, on the other hand, focus on avoiding problems altogether, which limits their potential for success. The lesson here is to shift your mindset. Instead of shrinking in the face of adversity, you should see problems as stepping stones toward growth and greater success. The more challenges you are willing to face and overcome, the more wealth and success you will achieve. Wealth. File number 10. Rich people are excellent receivers. Poor people are poor receivers. One of the most profound differences between rich and poor people is their ability to receive. Rich people are open to receiving wealth, success, and abundance. They believe they deserve to be rich, and they welcome opportunities and blessings into their lives. Poor people, on the other hand, often struggle to accept wealth. They feel unworthy or guilty about receiving too much and often sabotage their own success. Eker points out that many people have limiting beliefs about money and success, which prevent them from receiving the abundance that life has to offer. These beliefs might stem from childhood experiences, societal conditioning, or negative messages about money. If you want to be rich, you must become an excellent receiver. This means being open to receiving money, success, opportunities, and help from others. You deserve to be rich, and there is nothing wrong with accepting abundance in your life. When you believe that you are worthy of wealth and success, you will start to attract it more easily. Wealth file number 11. Rich people choose to get paid based on results. Poor people choose to get paid based on time. One of the key differences between rich and poor people is how they choose to be compensated. Rich people prefer to be paid based on their results, meaning they focus on performance, value, and outcomes. They are willing to take risks and believe in their ability to deliver results that will bring them substantial rewards. Entrepreneurs, business owners, and investors are prime examples of people who get paid based on results. On the other hand, poor people prefer to get paid based on time. They choose a fixed salary or hourly wage, which limits their earning potential because there's only so much time in a day. By relying on time-based compensation, they are essentially trading time for money, which caps their financial growth. Eker suggests that if you want to become rich, you need to shift your focus from exchanging time for money to focusing on producing results. Whether you work in sales, start a business, or take on performance-based projects, earning based on results offers unlimited potential for financial growth. Wealth file number 12. Rich people think both, poor people think either or. Rich people operate from a mindset of abundance, where they believe they can have it all, both financial success and a fulfilling personal life. They reject the notion of scarcity, which forces a choice between one or the other. For example, rich people believe they can be financially successful and have great relationships, health, and happiness. Poor people, on the other hand, tend to think in terms of either or. They believe that if they choose financial success, they have to sacrifice other important areas of life, or that they can only enjoy one aspect of success at a time. This scarcity mindset limits their ability to fully enjoy life's abundance. The key lesson here is to embrace a both mentality, knowing that you can have financial wealth and other important life achievements. By expanding your mindset to believe that both are possible, you will open yourself up to more opportunities and possibilities. Wealth file number 13. Rich people focus on their net worth. Poor people focus on their working income. Rich people measure their financial success by focusing on their net worth, which includes all assets, investments, and liabilities. Net worth gives a complete picture of wealth and financial health. Rich people understand that the goal is to grow their overall wealth, not just their paycheck. They build assets like real estate, stocks, businesses, and other investments that appreciate over time, contributing to their net worth. Poor people, in contrast, focus only on their working income, how much they make from their job or salary. They often live paycheck to paycheck without thinking about how to grow their wealth through investments or savings. They don't take into account their debt, liabilities, or long-term financial goals, which limits their wealth-building potential. Eker emphasizes the importance of focusing on increasing your net worth through saving, investing, and creating multiple streams of income. By prioritizing wealth-building activities, you can ensure long-term financial success beyond just your paycheck. Wealth, file number 14. Rich people manage their money well. Poor people mismanage their money well. One of the biggest differences between rich and poor people is how they manage their money. Rich people are disciplined in managing their finances, budgeting, and making their money work for them. They have a clear understanding of their income, expenses, savings, and investments. They actively track their financial goals and use their resources wisely. Poor people often mismanage their money, either by spending impulsively, not saving, or not investing in the right opportunities. Even if they earn a good income, their lack of financial discipline prevents them from building wealth. They may overspend on unnecessary things, accumulate debt, or fail to invest for the future. Eker emphasizes that managing your money is essential to becoming wealthy. You must learn to live below your means, save consistently, and invest your money in assets that grow over time. By adopting good financial habits, you can create lasting wealth and security. Wealth file number 15. Rich people have their money work for them. Poor people work hard for their money. Rich people understand the power of passive income and leverage. They focus on making their money work for them through investments, businesses, and other wealth-generating activities. Instead of solely relying on active income, like a salary or wage, they create passive income streams that continue to generate wealth even when they're not actively working. Poor people, however, often rely on working hard for their money. They trade their time for money and rarely look for ways to invest in assets that will generate income on their own. This mindset limits their financial growth because there's only so much time and energy they can dedicate to working. Eker stresses the importance of creating multiple income streams and letting your money work for you. This can include investments in real estate, stocks, businesses, or other assets that generate passive income. By shifting your focus from working for money to having money work for you, you can build sustainable wealth over time. Wealth file number 16. Rich people act in spite of fear. Poor people let fear stop them. Fear is a natural part of life, but how you respond to it makes all the difference. Rich people feel fear just like everyone else, but they don't let it hold them back. They act in spite of fear and uncertainty, taking calculated risks to pursue opportunities. They understand that growth often requires stepping out of their comfort zone. Poor people, on the other hand, are often paralyzed by fear. They let their fears of failure, rejection, or loss stop them from taking action. This fear-based mindset prevents them from seizing opportunities that could lead to wealth and success. Eker teaches that if you want to be rich, you must learn to act despite fear. Fear will never go away, but successful people move forward anyway. Taking action is the only way to overcome fear and achieve financial success. Wealth. File number 17. Rich people constantly learn and grow. Poor people think they already know. Rich people are lifelong learners. They constantly seek to improve themselves, expand their knowledge, and learn new skills. They are open to new ideas and are always looking for ways to grow personally and professionally. This growth mindset allows them to stay ahead in the ever-changing world of business and finance. Poor people, in contrast, often believe they already know everything they need to know. They stop learning and become complacent in their current situation. This closed mindset limits their opportunities for growth and success. Eker explains that one of the keys to building wealth is a commitment to continuous learning. Whether it's reading books, attending seminars, or seeking mentorship, rich people invest in their education and personal development. The more you learn, the more you can earn. Thank you for taking the time to listen to this audiobook. I truly appreciate your support. I hope the insights from Secrets of the Millionaire Mind inspire you to make positive changes in your life and move towards success. If you enjoyed this audiobook, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and give this video a like. Your support motivates me to create more valuable content.